Should you buy a Poco F1 in 2020? Seems like a weird question to be asking about a phone that was launched in mid-2018. But then again, most phones aren't the Poco F1. Let's try and answer that question and see why this is something that many people are thinking about and why it may not be as outlandish as it sounds. This is Sandeep from RevAtlas. Please do hit the subscribe button. Now let's get this video started. Poco F1 was launched in India in August 2018 at a price point which to this day is mind-boggling, and I still clearly remember the whole room with jaw-dropped YouTubers, bloggers and journalists wondering how Xiaomi managed to pull this off. The feeling was mutual for consumers as well. People wanted to know everything about the Poco F1 and we gave them just that. Our videos, which were published in August and September 2018 alone with the Poco F1, have gathered over 2.2 million views till date, and this pattern is also evident across other channels. The Poco F1 had become the new flagship killer at a time where the previous flagship killer brand had started becoming a flagship itself, especially in terms of pricing. Everything you need and nothing you don't was the mantra that Poco followed, and it clicked well with the people. The 6 plus 64GB version, which was the base model, was launched at Rs 20,999, while you could get a higher 6 plus 128GB version at 23,999. Right now, the F1 6 plus 128GB variant is available at a price point of Rs 14,999, which is nearly 10,000 off the initial price point that it was launched at 1.5 years ago. If you're exchanging your old phone, you can get further discounts. Say a Redmi Note 4 will give you close to 3,000 rupees effectively, cutting down the cost of the F1 by that much, and at close to Rs 10,000, I feel that the Poco F1 is most definitely worth it. It comes with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of UFS 2.1 storage, which is the norm for smartphones in this price segment now. The Snapdragon 845 is still a very powerful chipset, and it also has IR face unlock, which no other phone in this price range has, and you can also use the IR camera in certain other interesting ways which we have documented in other videos, so please do check that out and we'll provide the links in the description below. The cameras are very capable, and if you load Gcam onto it, it becomes even better and is almost as good as any other phone now, if not the same. Of course, what you mainly miss is the ultra-wide and or telephoto cameras that some other phones offer now in this price range. Build quality is good, albeit not glass, but then again that's something that some of you are looking for, considering it's more robust and reliable and not shatter prone unlike glass. All these things mean that the Poco F1 is a very differentiated offering in a sea of other offerings that are all very similar from different brands. Most Poco owners you see now still use the phone without any issues, but most importantly, there's a huge community out there to ensure that you get good software support and Google camera support for possibly a few years to come. That sort of community and support is hard to come by for many other phones, but the F1 already has it. So the Poco F1 definitely makes sense to buy even in 2020, considering the really attractive price point, provided that those things that I mentioned earlier sound like things that you want in your next smartphone. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section below. See you again in the next one, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.